So for today's video, we're gonna do something a little bit different. I wanna do a tag video. So I'm gonna do what's in your car tags. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what's inside my car. I think it's pretty much interesting. And I'm gonna call out Evan Shanks and DoctaM3 to do the same video and tag another two YouTubers themselves, and we'll spread the video around. So we'll go to my car and sitting nice and pretty in the shade. Now I'm a minimalist when it comes to my car. I like keeping only what I need. So we'll start on the inside here. I mean, I always have a water bottle in that pocket. At all times, I will always have a water bottle there. I like to stay hydrated, and it's a good little emergency water. So now, what I keep basically on the inside of the car is I usually always have a hat somewhere in the car at all times. So, I mean, as of now, it's just sitting in the front seat, but I want to start here with the middle. Now, BRZ doesn't have much room at all for anything. So I have a little empty space here because there's no armrest in this car, it's just like a cubby. So I always have my phone plugged in, and it always just sits just right here at all times. And then I keep a sunglasses case, which I'm literally always wearing, and that is in this little cup holder, little bucket that sits on the inside here. But in the back cup I use my sunglasses case, obviously, and then in the front it's just a bunch of meaningless change that I acquire from whatever I do. These cup holders are completely useless, and I say that because even at the most farthest point they sit in this little hole. When you're shifting, if you have a cup here, you're always banging it, so that's why both of these are used for miscellaneous items. It's pretty much useless. On the little cubby here I have in the front, I literally just use headphones here for the gym, and it's the only thing that fits in this is these tiny little headphones, and I have to wrap them up to fit them in there just to show how small it is. And like I said, I keep this cord wrapped around the shifter at all times. In the glove box, this is probably the most interesting bunch of stuff I have in here. I have tape, because you never know when you need tape. So, I mean, that's just sitting in there. Got this little phone mount. It was like a $2 mount off of Amazon. Does it work? Kind of. It's kind of gotten worse than it used to be. It used to hold my phone, and it doesn't really hold it anymore, so it's kind of shit. I keep a little felt squeegee in here. I don't know why this is in here, but I feel like at one point in time this will come to use. I keep an inhaler in here because asthma. My little thing for my nuts, in case I ever need to take the wheels off for any reason, that's just a good place to keep it. And then it's this miscellaneous registration and proof of insurance and crap like that. So now we're gonna move to the inside of the trunk. This is where I think the most interesting pocket of the car is. I mean, it's all right. Let's take a look. So on the inside here, I pretty much always keep my camera right here. A lot of times it's not sitting in my house. I kind of keep it in my car, which is a terrible habit. I recommend this to nobody, but that's just kind of what happens for me. So I have a camera bag here and a lens. Probably should throw that in there. So, I mean, this camera bag, followed by that, camera equipment. So I got my slider here. Of course, always gotta have the tripod at all times. That's always sitting in there. And then I keep a jacket. This is like a rain jacket, so if it's a windbreaker / rain jacket, so when I'm filming I can throw this on at any time, and it's always good to keep a spare jacket in the car. So lastly, this is like the biggest lifesaver I have. It's a Roadside Emergency Bag. Now what's in here, I thought this is like the most interesting thing in the car. So what you have in here is basically your essentials. So you have jumper cables, got a flat tire, pump it up, blanket in case you're stranded or something, I don't know. This is like a roadside thing to put on the car to make sure people can see you at night. And then you have the bag of utilities. So you got duct tape, you got zip ties, you got a poncho, you got an air pressure tire checker thingy, you have your screwdriver, box cutter, pretty much all of that kind of stuff. And I usually have keep like a doomsday package in here that has rations and bottles of water in there. For whatever reason, that's not in there. So if I get pulled over or if I go off a cliff or something happens and I'm stranded, I'm probably gonna die now because that's not in there. But guys, that's what I keep in my car. Now again, I'm calling out Evan Shanks and DoctaM3 to pick a car and show us what you have inside of it. And until next time, guys, peace out. Totally had no idea that this tape and this squeegee was in here.
When's the last time you looked in your fucking glove box?
These two things would have came in really handy in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, man, they would have.
Probably should have looked in there. I've been looking for this for weeks.
got it?
Yeah.
Watch the
Hey.
sensors.
Oh, I should be on like.
That's the overpipe.
Yeah, it's gonna fall on my dick.
Let it fall. Alright, make sure there's no O2 sensors. They have XC bolt, then should be good.
I know. I was like, wait.
Oh, that's all of it. That's all. You got